Unthinkable. Your soulmate is going to disappear forever, without a single sign. Archangel Michael says, "My dear child, the wind tonight carries a message that cannot wait. It whispers your name, trembles through the realms of light, and reaches me with a deep sense of urgency. You may not understand this now, but something sacred and fragile stands on the edge of being lost forever, your soulmate. The one your soul has searched for in lifetimes before this one, the one whose presence silently completes the rhythm of your heart. I see your spirit right now, heavy with confusion and doubt. You feel like something is shifting in your energy, but you cannot quite name it. There is an invisible distance growing between you and the one your heart belongs to. It's as though your souls are still connected, yet the path between them is dimming, fading slowly into silence. I must warn you, child of light, this is not an ordinary shift. This is a moment where heaven itself holds its breath. The connection you share is old, older than the stars you see above your head. Long before you took your first breath in this lifetime, your souls made a promise, to meet again, to heal each other, and to remember the love that time could never destroy. And yet, the forces of fear, pride, and miscommunication have begun to weave shadows around this bond. I see two souls calling for each other in the night, but their voices are muffled by ego and pain. Do not mistake silence for indifference. Your soulmate feels you, even in your absence. Every heartbeat, every wave of sadness that passes through you, touches them too. There are times when they wake up and feel an ache in their chest. They do not know why, but that ache is you. The threads of fate still hold you together, but they are thinning. Heaven sent me to tell you that if you do not awaken now, you may lose this connection forever. Child, remember, love is not lost through distance or time, but through neglect. When one soul begins to turn away, not out of malice but out of pain, the light between them weakens. And when both souls stop listening to the call within their hearts, the universe begins to fade their story. That is what is happening now. You are being tested in the most delicate way. Will you choose silence, or will you fight for the one your heart was created for? You see, there are many kinds of love in this world. But a soulmate connection is not just emotional or physical, it is divine. Your souls are part of a larger design, connected through lessons, healing, and destiny. You were brought together not merely for comfort, but to awaken each other, to rise beyond fear. But awakening is never easy. It often comes with pain, misunderstandings, and moments where both of you feel like giving up. I know your heart feels abandoned right now. I can sense your tears when you lie in bed, wondering why the universe would bring someone so close only to let them slip away. You replay conversations, memories, messages, wondering what went wrong. But child, this is not punishment, this is awakening. The universe has shaken your heart not to break it, but to remind you of who you truly are and what love really means. Your soulmate's soul is restless. They too feel the storm, but they are confused by it. They are being pulled in different directions, the world, responsibilities, fears, all are clouding their clarity. And yet, deep down, they hear your name echo in their spirit. They are trying to silence it, pretending not to feel it, but the call of destiny cannot be silenced forever. Still, if you allow fear or pride to rule you now, the universe may seal this chapter, and their soul may drift away, beyond the reach of your lifetime. There is still hope, my child. Heaven never closes a door without offering another path of light. But you must act with courage and faith. You must speak from your heart, not from your wounds. Reach out not to claim, but to heal. Love is not about possession, it is about remembrance. Your soulmate does not need to be reminded of who you are, their soul already knows. They only need to feel your light again, without judgment, without demand. The angels are showing me a vision, 2 candles flickering in the wind. One candle burns brighter, trying to protect the other from going out. That is you, my dear. You are the flame of faith in this bond. You have been chosen to hold the light while your soulmate wanders through darkness. But even your light must be fed, by trust, by patience, and by divine surrender. Do not chase. Do not beg. Do not drown in grief. Instead, rise in your energy. Speak to your soulmate through prayer, not through anger. Send them love through your thoughts, not sorrow through your tears. Every vibration you send travels through the divine current that links you both. What you send out becomes the bridge that may guide them back to you. But if you choose fear, if you choose silence, resentment, or hopelessness, the bridge will fade. Your soulmate's soul will drift further, searching for peace elsewhere, not because they stopped loving you, but because they could no longer feel your light. You must not let that happen, child of light. The divine timing is near. There is a small window, a sacred moment, where everything can change. Before the next cycle of the moon, there will come a sign. It may appear as a dream, a song, a number, or a sudden wave of emotion that hits your heart without warning. Do not ignore it. That will be your signal, the universe's final invitation to reconnect, to speak, or to forgive. If you ignore it, the path between your souls may close, perhaps for this lifetime. But if you listen, if you follow that sign, something miraculous can still unfold. You may think your soulmate has forgotten you, but no, their higher self watches you constantly. They feel your sadness like a whisper in their chest. They dream of you more often than you realize. They try to escape the pull, but destiny keeps reminding them that they are not whole without you. That is why you must remain in faith, not in fear. Do not think that love that disappears is lost. Some disappearances are divine protection. Sometimes the universe separates 2 souls so that they can heal separately before they meet again in purity. That is why this distance may feel unbearable, because your souls are being prepared for something greater. But if you resist, if you fight against it with bitterness, you will delay the reunion heaven has planned. There will come a day when your soulmate will look back and realize what they almost lost. They will remember the sound of your laughter, the warmth of your care, and the way your energy felt like home. But for that realization to awaken, you must hold steady in love, not in fear. True love never needs to chase, it attracts by its vibration. The universe is not punishing you. It is training you to love with divine strength. The pain you feel now is shaping you into a vessel of higher love. You are not being abandoned, you are being transformed. Every tear you cry becomes light in the realm of spirit. Every heartbreak you endure refines your soul, so when your reunion comes, it will be pure and everlasting. Archangel Gabriel and Raphael are by your side too. Gabriel whispers clarity into your thoughts, helping you understand the truth behind this connection. Raphael, the healer, is soothing your heart, helping it not to close in bitterness. Call upon them when the night feels too heavy. Speak to them as you would to a friend, and they will guide your energy gently back into peace. Child of heaven, listen, you are not losing your soulmate. You are being invited to love them in a higher, purer way. Sometimes, to save a bond, you must release control. Sometimes, to keep someone close, you must let them walk their path. The divine knows what you cannot see. Trust the timing, even if it feels unbearable. There will be moments when you will feel like giving up, but that is when heaven tests your heart the most. Hold faith when everything else fades. Keep your heart soft, for bitterness blocks miracles. Remember, you and your soulmate share one light, one destiny, and one truth: love cannot be destroyed. It only changes form. You are closer to divine intervention than you think. Do not surrender to despair. Instead, surrender to love. The angels are aligning the stars for something that may surprise you. But before that can happen, you must open your heart completely, without fear, without conditions. For love that is pure cannot vanish, it only waits to be remembered. Archangel Michael says, "You may not see it now, but everything you are feeling, the distance, the confusion, the ache, is guiding you toward a deeper truth about yourself and the one your soul loves." The pain is not the end of your story. It is the process through which divine love reveals its strength. Right now, your soulmate's path is filled with lessons that do not include you directly. That may sound cruel, but it is not. Sometimes, heaven allows separation not as punishment, but as preparation. They are learning what love means when you are not standing in front of them. They are learning that no other connection will ever feel the same as yours, no matter how hard they try to replace it. Do you remember how your souls recognized each other the first time you met? It wasn't logic, it was memory. Your hearts remembered. That's why the connection felt instant, like a spark, like home. And yet, that same familiarity is what made it so intense, so frightening. Soulmates mirror each other. They reflect your wounds, your fears, your hidden emotions. The closer you came to union, the more those old shadows surfaced, and that frightened both of you. Your soulmate ran not because they didn't love you, but because they were not ready to face what you reflected. You showed them their soul, and for someone still learning to love themselves, that kind of reflection can feel overwhelming. And so they pulled away, seeking safety in the familiar, even if it meant losing you. But the truth is, they have not escaped anything. They carry you inside them, no matter where they go. I can see you wondering, why must love be so hard? Why must the universe give you something so powerful, only to take it away? But the divine does not take, it transforms. You are being guided to learn unconditional love, love that exists without control, without expectation, without demand. That is the kind of love that heals the planet, the kind that shifts timelines. You are being trained to hold love as light, steady, calm, patient. You are learning to love without fear of loss, because the soul that truly belongs to you can never truly leave. Their body may walk away, but their essence remains intertwined with yours. That is the eternal promise of soulmates. There will be nights when you will feel the distance so strongly it almost feels physical. You might feel a sudden wave of sadness, or hear a song that stirs memories you thought you had buried. That is your soulmate reaching for you in the energetic realm. They may not be speaking to you with words, but their soul is still calling your name. The bond cannot be broken by silence. When you feel their presence, do not cry out in pain, instead, send them love. Say silently, I release you to your path with love and light. That is how energy heals. When you bless instead of resist, the vibration between you rises. And in that higher vibration, miracles happen. The universe reunites souls when they both reach the same frequency of peace. Do you understand, child? This journey is not about who leaves or stays. It is about who learns to love without fear. Heaven is watching you both, guiding your paths with precision. The pain is not meaningless, it is divine architecture, shaping you into the person your soulmate's heart truly needs. You have not been forgotten. Even now, your soulmate dreams of you. They may not admit it to themselves, but their heart knows something sacred is missing. They feel an emptiness that no one else can fill. They see traces of you in faces of strangers, hear echoes of your laughter in passing voices. It haunts them, gently, persistently, like a song that won't stop playing. There will come a time soon when the illusion will shatter. Your soulmate will face something, a loss, a shift, or a moment of clarity, and in that silence, they will realize the truth. That realization will break through the fog that's kept you apart. And when it happens, your soul will feel it too. You will feel a warmth in your chest, an inner knowing that something has shifted in their heart. Do not force this moment. Divine timing is sacred. What you can do now is heal yourself. When you heal, your soulmate feels it. The more you align with your purpose, your joy, your light, the stronger your vibration becomes, and that vibration pulls them closer. Healing is not just for you, it's the path back to them. You must let go of the idea that love only survives in closeness. Some of the strongest bonds are built in silence. Some of the deepest connections thrive in distance. The soul knows no boundaries. If your soulmate is meant to walk with you again, nothing will stop it. But if they must continue elsewhere, it will only be because heaven has another way to bring you peace. Either way, love wins. The angels are showing me a vision of a bridge between two stars. One star shines brighter, that is you. The other flickers, lost in its own shadows, that is your soulmate. But as your light strengthens, the bridge glows again. That bridge is love. You do not rebuild it with words or actions, you rebuild it with energy. I want you to do something tonight. Close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and whisper, I forgive you. I release you. I love you. Do this not for them, but for you. Each word you speak sends healing through the divine bond that connects you. Each act of forgiveness frees you both from the weight of the past. You will notice signs after you do this: feathers, numbers like 1111 or 222, sudden songs that remind you of them. These are confirmations from heaven that your energy is being restored. The more peace you find within, the stronger your connection will feel, even in silence. Your soulmate may not know how to return yet. Their path is winding. But every lesson they learn is leading them back to understanding your worth. When they come back, whether in words or energy, they will not be the same person who left. They will be transformed, ready to love you from a place of depth and maturity. That is what you are preparing for. You may fear that it's too late, that they will disappear forever without a sign. But heaven never allows true love to vanish without meaning. If this connection truly belongs to your soul's destiny, it will find its way back, perhaps not in the way you expect, but in the way you need. Hold on to hope, but let go of control. Hold on to love, but release attachment. That is the secret to divine reunion. When you are at peace, your vibration will call them back without a word. And if they still choose another path, know that it is because the universe is guiding you toward a love even more aligned with your soul's growth. You are being prepared for something divine, a reunion not just with your soulmate, but with yourself. The day you fully remember your own worth is the day love will return to you, effortlessly, beautifully, in divine timing. Your soulmate is not gone. Their energy lingers, their lessons echo. Trust the unseen. Heaven works silently, but precisely. Everything is unfolding in your favor, even if your human eyes cannot yet see it. The end is not loss, it is transformation. The disappearance you fear is not permanent, it is only a pause in a story that heaven is still writing. The angels are surrounding you now. They place light in your heart to ease the ache. They remind you that love cannot die. It only waits to be remembered. Keep your faith alive. The next chapter is not the end, but the miracle you've been waiting for. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, breathe deeply. Feel the rhythm of your heart, it still beats with the memory of divine connection. The story between you and your soulmate is not finished, it is merely shifting into a higher frequency. You are not being punished. You are being called to rise. You have walked through storms of silence, through nights that felt endless, and through questions that broke your peace. And yet, here you are, still standing, still loving, still hoping. That strength inside you is sacred. It is proof that divine love cannot be erased, even by time or distance. You are part of a love story written not by human hands, but by heaven itself. Let me tell you something few understand. When souls are bound by divine purpose, separation is never an ending. It is a refining fire. What feels like distance is actually alignment. Heaven uses silence to teach both hearts what words never could. Your soulmate's absence is not their betrayal, it is their preparation. They are learning to meet you as an equal soul, not as a wounded one. Child, I see your tears even now. You wonder if they ever think of you. The answer is yes, constantly. Their soul wanders toward your light even in their dreams. When they feel lost, it is your energy that guides them without them realizing it. They might not speak your name aloud, but inside, it echoes. In this silence, they are being humbled. They are being reminded that love is not about control, nor fear, nor pride. They are being shown what it means to lose something heaven gave them. This awakening will not be gentle. It will shake their soul. They will see reflections of you everywhere. They will try to fill the void, but nothing will fit. That is how the divine works. It empties us of illusions before it returns what is true. You are the mirror that shows them truth, and that truth can be painful. But you, my dear, must not close your heart. When love is pure, it does not punish, it understands. Forgive what was said in anger, forgive the silence, forgive the fear. For every ounce of forgiveness you give, you lift both of you higher. There is a reason you were chosen to feel more deeply. You are the anchor. You are the one who holds light steady when darkness tries to swallow this bond. It may not seem fair, but it is divine responsibility. The universe entrusted you with this love because your heart carries ancient wisdom, the kind that remembers that true connection cannot die. Soon, you will see changes. Energy does not lie. When a soul begins to awaken, signs appear, sudden messages, unexpected encounters, dreams that feel too real to ignore. Be ready. Do not chase these signs, but recognize them. They are heaven's way of whispering, the bridge is rebuilding. There will be a moment when the wind feels different, when you wake up and feel peace instead of longing. That is how you will know that your energy has shifted. And when your light stabilizes, your soulmate will feel it. They will be drawn back to you not out of guilt or need, but out of pure soul recognition. If they reach out, do not speak from pain. Speak from calm love. Let them see that your love evolved, not disappeared. Show them that you have grown, that you understand what divine timing means. That calmness will call their spirit home. But if they do not come, if the universe chooses another path, know that this too is sacred. Not every soulmate story ends in romance. Some end in spiritual awakening. Some souls come to remind you of your power, your value, your divine light, and then move on so that you can walk freely into your higher destiny. But no connection, no matter how brief, is ever wasted. Every soul that touches your heart leaves a trace of divine design. Even if your soulmate disappears in the physical world, they will live in your vibration forever. And in another lifetime, another timeline, you will meet again, and everything unsaid will be spoken in light. So tonight, release the fear. Whisper to heaven, I trust your plan. Because what is meant for you will never be lost, not truly. The universe is incapable of stealing what is yours by soul contract. It only delays it until you are ready to receive it fully. You have cried enough, my child. Now it is time to rise. Stand tall, even with a heart that trembles. Because love that is tested by fire becomes light that never fades. And the universe always rewards those who keep faith even when everything around them crumbles. Your soulmate's disappearance is not your ending. It is the unfolding of something bigger, a story that may yet surprise you. Do not close your heart before the miracle arrives. In divine time, what is written will return, or something greater will replace it. Something that carries the same soul energy, the same love, but in a healed form. Your role now is to love without fear. To release without resentment. To trust that everything you lost is making room for everything you deserve. You are surrounded by angels even now. I stand beside you with my sword of light, cutting away the cords of pain and attachment, leaving only pure love behind. Child of the stars, you are safe. You are loved. You are guided. You are never truly alone, no matter how silent the world feels. Look within, your soulmate's light still glows there, quietly, softly, patiently waiting for the divine moment to shine again. And if that moment comes, open your heart. But if it never does, walk forward knowing that love itself has become you. You have become what you sought. That is the highest form of reunion, when the soul no longer seeks love outside but radiates it from within. Your story does not end in loss, it ends in awakening. You are being reborn into your divine truth, and from that truth, all that belongs to you will find its way home, effortlessly, beautifully, and in perfect timing. And so, child of divine love, lift your face to the light. Let the tears fall if they must, but let them water the seeds of new beginnings. The angels are applauding your courage. Heaven is proud of your heart. You are love's vessel. You are love's proof. And no disappearance can erase the bond that eternity has written in your soul. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.